Hello and welcome. I'm sure all you beginners have many questions and want to know what to do in order to not brick your account day one. So today, I'll be explaining some more general tips so your accounts don't end up like this. Trust me, you do not want to be that dude running defense disc on your DPS. But enough of the yapping. Without further ado, let's get into it. My first tip is pull for who you like with exceptions. Say you really like Ellen, and you pull Ellen and her engine, but you only have Nicole and Sokaku to go with her. If you want your Ellen to be better, then even if you don't particularly like Lighter, you should pull Lighter, because he makes your favorite agent so much better. So whatever your favorite agent is, find out what limited agents will work well with your current agent and then build a team. It will make playing your favorite agents vastly more fun and easier. My second tip, plan to lose. I'm completely free to play. But the reason why I haven't missed out on most characters is I plan to go to hard pity, and I skip patches accordingly. And when you actually get lucky, you're left in an even better position, which helps when pulling on the next banner. And sometimes even allowed me to get limited 6 for my characters. So if you're free to play, accept that you're not going to get every single character, because you're not. Saving your pulls for characters you like and for agents who make them better will be the best option always. My third tip, this is mainly for people who have no idea what to do yet, or who have no idea who they're gonna pull. Invest in Nicole. She is handed to you at the very beginning of the game, and she works it with almost everybody at any level. Just keep investing in her core skill, regular skills, and levels, and she will serve you well throughout the whole entire game. Like, I still use her now. As you can see, the background is literally me playing a Sandby team in DA with Nicole and Astra. Nicole will always be good no matter what stage of the game you're in. My fourth tip, do not spend any resources farming for B or A rank disc drives. The main stat boost that S rank disc drives give will outmatch A ranks even if the substacks on the A rank are godly, and you can convert B and A rank disc drive pulls into S rank disc drive pulls. So when you actually get to the point in the game where you need disc drives, you will have a good amount of B and A rank pulls to turn into S rank pulls to get S rank disc drives. My fifth tip is how to invest in disc drives. I've seen so fucking many account reviews by other creators and see that people throw HP and defense main stat pieces onto their characters just because it's the correct set. What I recommend for new players is when you get to the point of being able to farm S rank disc drives, focus on the substats for the 1, 2, and 3rd slots, since you don't have to worry about main stats. And then for the 4th, 5th, and 6th slots, just worry about main stats. And later, if you want to get sweaty, like I am, you can worry about the substats. My 6th tip, invest in the skills before disc drives. Skills are guaranteed upgrades, while disc drives are RNG. I know gambling is fun. I love to gamble. But for most players who can't wail out on energy, getting skill levels are more important. And you also get disc drive pulls for farming the skill materials. So farming skill first helps with the disc drive part as well. My 7th tip, pay attention to characters' core skills, additional abilities, and other things. I'll use my Billy video as an example. I found out in that video that Billy's additional makes it to where after 2 chain attacks, Billy's ult damage increases by 100%. If I never knew that, then I wouldn't have never cleared. Paying attention to what team enables additionals and what is needed to activate core skills will be essential to understanding your characters and maximizing their damage. My 8th tip, prioritize DPS first. DPS are the foundation of every comp and can't be replaced. I'll give you an example. Say you pulled Eve. It would be a good choice, since Eve is a very strong DPS. She might not have her best teammates, but she will still work. But then say you got Qingyi. Sure, you have a good stunner, but Qingyi alone doesn't give enough support to get your A-rank DPS to clearing. Basically, the A-rank DPS in the game are much worse than the A-rank stunners and support. So getting a DPS first will always be better. I forgot to mention this in my script, but there are very rare exceptions, such as Lighter, Yuzaha, and Astra, who are just so good at one thing or are very universal that are worth pulling for, even if you don't have a limited DPS on your account. My 9th tip, learn shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder is really simple. It's basically just swapping while a character is doing a certain action. I'll use a part of the mono ice rotation as an example. Here's my time to apply frost without shoulder to shoulder.
It's over.
And now here's my time with shoulder to shoulder. It's a massive time save and will help you a lot when clearing content like Shiyu that's timed, or getting all your abilities in the stun window. My 10th tip, enjoy the game. A lot of people after a while of playing start logging in to claim their dailies out of necessity instead of actually wanting to play the game. If you don't want to get on, don't get on. It's that simple. The point of video games is to have fun. So if you're not feeling it on a certain day, then take a break. Because eventually, if you log out of necessity too much, it starts to feel like a chore and it will make you feel like quitting altogether. So always just make sure you're having fun. But anyway, that's all. Thank you so much if you watched to the end. I sometimes feel like my voice sounds like someone who hasn't slept in 2 days, so that's why I only do short bits of commentary. But I'll try to get better at this type of thing. But anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.